What is up, Gundam MSIA fans? Today I'm showing you guys the Zeong, the last mobile suit that you see Char Aznable pilot in the series of the original Gundam UC of the 1 Year War. This is the final one he uses in Abawaku in the original Gundam series, and it's one of the strongest one of the strongest mobile suits out there. It was quite funny when they spoke about this because something different to this mobile suit from others is that it doesn't have legs. It's just got boosters at the bottom of it. And the reason why that is because Shar asked him, why does this not have legs? And then an engineer said, I think that's actually pretty stupid. Legs, there's no need for there's no need for mobile suits to have legs if they're going to be doing and engaging in space battles. Personally, I somewhat agree. I think you could go way faster with the thrust if it was just all thrusters down here than what you would if you were to have legs. And again, like I see where it's coming from, but like at the same time, if you're trying to like siege colonies, fight inside colonies, or like win a fight on Earth, then yeah, this is pretty useless as a mobile suit because this can't carry its own weight in Earth or inside the colonies. It's also quite a big mobile suit as well. Like, if you see this thing next to the Gundam, it is absolutely massive. Such a big thing. And this is the Japanese version of the Zong as well. Just like to point that out. There's some panel line in here. We get a close up for you that you can tell that this is a Japanese version. You can see all the panel lining around it. All Japanese Gundam MSIA figures, or most of them, maybe there's like one or two out there that don't have panel lining. Most of them have panel lining. It's a distinct feature to tell the difference between the USA version and the Japanese versions. But yeah, I'll get into a bit of the figure. I'll show it off now. So you got all the boosters here. The top ones do move, but the bottom ones don't. They just have to stay in place. So that's the bottom part of the Zong, just all the boosters. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the Zong, and I'm going to sell this figure off at some point. I just thought I'd do a wee video on it before I do. And I'll show you a look behind them. Nothing really too special behind, just apart from the boosters on the back here that are quite hard to see because the skirt's in the way. There's 4 boosters, 2 at the front, 2 at the back, and then its shoulders. I quite like its hands. Like, you don't get this in many of the Gundams. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Its hands, they're like, part of its fingers can go like, there's a good amount of movement here. This is actually the favourite part out of the hand kits that I like. Here's the other hands here, and those are like the wee beams that come out of him from his fingers. This is the beam hands that go pew, pew. These don't move. And then you get the fist hands for punching. As I said, this one's personally my favourite because you get the beam hands and the fist hands from this one. So this hand just does what these two do basically. And yeah, this I'll show off the articulation now. The wrist of it can move, which is quite nice. This part can move a full 360 as well. Can rotate. So can this part, like the another arm part of the figure. This can also move a full 360. Sometimes the shoulder does get a bit loose when you do that. And the head can also move a full 360. And my favourite part of this figure is just like how easy the head can just cut. Like, I love how it's made to like get this detached, and then you can see like the wee boosters. Like, there's some nice detail here, the wee boosters on the head as well, which is pretty darn cool. I think the head is honestly my favourite part about this figure. What reminds me of this figure is Mazinga Z, I think it's called, and this just looks like one of the villains. Sorry, I'll just focus in here. This just looks like one of the robot villains from Mazinga Z, if I'm saying that right. It's like an old Japanese like mecha show that might be older than this. I think it is older than this. I don't know, but the Japanese sure do love their giant robots. And The waist, let's see, is there anything? Nah, this is as good as the waist can do, just like this, like nothing more you can do with that. And yeah, no, that's all that the figure's got basically. Just everything that it has going for it is what I just showed you there. Oh well, actually, I tell a lie. There's two of these, the straight one and the squiggly one, and I don't have the squiggly one, and that one's way cooler than this one because I think it looks cooler when you attach it. I'll show you how to attach this because I actually didn't know how to do this. But basically what you have to do is you have to remove this, and then sometimes it does that. But give me a wee second to pull this off for you guys. So this is what the arm extension looks like when it's properly put in. Let me just move this out of the way. It goes really far, by the way, in the reach of it, and this is how you get it in. You just clip it in here, but you have to get this hand out of like here, and it's just so difficult to do that. Like I had to use like tools to get this out because sometimes when it's just lodged in there, it's just impossible to like come out. But yeah, no, it stays on quite well, and it's the reach that this thing has is so long, like what you showed in the anime, like the connector cables go out like this just to give like the hands longer reach to like crush or just shoot down enemy like GMs or Federation unit, any other Federation units. But yeah, no, this thing is like absolutely great. I like the figure, but sadly I just don't like the mobile suit enough, to be honest, to like keep it in my collection. I don't know, it's like my least favorite mobile suit that Char probably pilots out of everything that he does. And my favorite is probably the Zazabi, the first Zazabi that's shown. I think that thing is an absolute beast that he pilots, and it comes in red. This doesn't come in red. So again, not really Char's style to pilot something that's not in red, but oh well. And another thing I forgot to mention as well, this thing has like really good, it's like stuff for new types to pilot. That's what the Zeong has in it. The Psycho frames, if I'm saying it right, I don't know. But basically this thing was designed for new types to like control the arms and the cables about. But yeah, no, it's, again, as I said, it's a great figure. Very indestructible. Weakest parts of the figure is probably these bits. These bits probably, like, if it's like snipped or like gets crushed, will either get misplaced or cut off very easily. But other than that, the figure is very indestructible, as of all MSIA figures, to be honest. And yeah, thanks for watching the Gundam MSIA review of the Japanese Zeong, guys. Hope to see you guys in the future videos. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later.